Rebel and Soul's mission is to craft extraordinary memories. As a 100% female-founded and owned business, for the third series of 5 and 5, the focus is on the journeys of inspiring women and the experiences that have shaped them. We have Ute with us today. Ute, would you mind sharing a little bit about what you do and what you've been working on?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So yeah, by means of introduction, my name is Ute. I think as the name says it, I'm German by origin, but I've spent pretty much my entire life overseas. I'm currently based in Singapore and spent probably 30 years or so by now in a career in professional services in a variety of different roles, spanning Southeast Asia, India, the US, and a variety of kind of big names, small names. I've worked for BCG for many years. I've worked for Jones Lang LaSalle in service delivery, in operations, in HR, in transformation. So it's quite a varied career, very interesting. And then 6 months ago, I took the plunge and went into a startup. So I'm now the Chief People and Culture Officer for ST Telemedia Cloud, which is a tech consultancy here in Singapore. We're in the process of growing significantly globally. And so it's been a very interesting journey and quite different from what I experienced before. When I'm not working, I have 3 teenage or almost adult children and a husband and a dog. So my family
You have your
life is
hands
also pretty
full.
good. I have my hands full, absolutely.
Well, congratulations on the new role.
Thank you.
Okay, let's jump into the questions. So who or what has been the biggest influence in your life to date?
That's hard to isolate. There's been a lot of people who've influenced my life, as you can imagine. But if I was to pick a single person, it is probably my mom. My mother has worked her entire life. She's raised 4 children, sorry. She's raised 4 children and wasn't just working and, running a family, but she was also politically very active. She was the mayor of my hometown.
Oh.
And yeah, she's always shown me that you can do a lot of things. And if you want to see change, you just have to do it yourself. Roll up your sleeve, get it done, and you can be amazing mother and wife and lead a fulfilling life while having a career. So I think just seeing that on a daily basis really made a difference, and never, as a consequence, I've never really questioned what I could or could not do. Always just went for it, and that really made a big difference in my career choice and my life choices.
So what is one piece of advice you would like to pass on to others?
So looking back, I think the biggest piece of advice is really not to sweat the small stuff. Things have a way of working themselves out in the end. You don't always know how that is, but you just have to trust the process. I think I could have probably saved my life many sleepless nights if I had just trusted the process. And invariably things always worked out. The journey wasn't always straight. And so if that's something, is certainly something that I should have taken more serious when I was younger.
That is a good piece of advice. I totally agree. So if you had to do it all over again, is there anything that you would have done differently with what you know now?
Well, apart from not sweating the small things, no, I'm actually really happy with the choices. I think one of the things that I've always done in my career and in my life is both my husband and I were never afraid to take some risks. Good opportunities never came at the right time, and we still would go after the opportunity, and we never regretted doing that. So no, I wouldn't do anything differently.
Do you have like a quote or a saying that you live by?
Yeah, probably a good opportunity does not come at the right time, and so you just have to grab it when it's there. I've seen this many times, and women in particular, we often have sort of a plan on how our life needs to look like. And so when an opportunity comes around, and I hear a lot of folks go, oh, yes, this would be a great job, or oh, this
The
would
timing's
be,
not
yeah, but the
right.
timing isn't right. I just bought myself a new car, or oh, my child just got into this school, or I've just accepted this other job. And so they will dismiss the opportunity and not explore that. And I think that's something for me. I got that quote from one of my mentors, actually. This is something that I was told early in my career by somebody. And I just, that mantra just, keeps replaying in my head every time there is an opportunity. And I've, not everything works out, but you shouldn't rule things out just because the timing isn't perfect, because the timing never will be perfect. And you really risk living your entire life missing every opportunity in front of you because you're waiting for the perfect day.
Nicely put. Okay, last question. Do you have a daily routine that sort of helps prepare you for the day?
The only thing that prepares me for the day is a good cup of coffee. The children know that by now. They learned very early how to make coffee for the mother, because nobody can talk
Okay,
to me
nice.
until I've had at least one cup. Then I become human. Other than that, I start my day really early because I work a lot with the US. So
Okay,
most mornings I'm on conference calls by 7 a.m.
right.
And obviously I've always had to get kids out of the door. So there
Right.
isn't really time for a big routine, but that coffee for
That
me
sounds like
is a
that is a
routine.
routine, isn't it? Being up early, having your
Yes.
coffee, getting prepared for the day.
Exactly. So that cup of coffee for me, that's my sanctuary. After
Mhm.
that, the day can start.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. And yeah, it's been lovely speaking with you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for your time.